But we're looking 20 years back at one of the biggest moments in the club's history. How fresh is it in your memory?
Yeah, still quite fresh. I suppose because I still live in the city, I guess it still gets talked about all the time. So there's always somebody mentioning it. So yeah, still there.
It became a really tense season, having started in the summer with the recruitment, thinking we've got a chance here. Once it started to become that tense, what was it like to be part of the dressing room?
The dressing room, to be fair, was all right. Although we struggled that season, the lads were a good group of lads. So, like you say, it got tense towards the end, the last 6 weeks. But we always thought would be all right. We never thought it would happen the way it did, but we always thought that way anyway.
Were the players maybe guilty of that? Because I was just speaking to Brights, he said the same thing, that nobody expected to be in that position.
Probably, yeah. Probably, I think at one stage everyone thought Scarborough were dead and buried. Like you say, and we probably thought the same, and maybe took a foot off the gas a bit and just thought, we'll be all right, you know. And as it happens, like, you know, everyone knows that we got sucked right in, didn't we?
How do you deal with it mentally, Graham, when you're going through a season like that, particularly as it's coming towards the last 3 or 4 games?
It was hard because towards the end you're thinking, if we do go, it's non-league football, and you know, back then it was part-time back then, so you're thinking your lives, your future, everything sort of thing. So it was pretty hard at the time.
And with Scarborough playing on the Tuesday night and they put it into their hands, it's not in our hands, it must have been even worse.
Yeah, especially when they got that result. We come in to train the following day thinking, wow, it's us, we've gone, sort of thing, you know. But credit Nigel, he got our spirits up in training that few days leading up to it. And we just had to go out and get the result. That's all we could do.
You stood in the tunnel on that Saturday afternoon. What's going through your mind?
Just win the game, basically. That's all we could do. And hopefully things went against Scarborough. So that's all we had to do. We had to win the game. That's what we kept saying to ourselves.
I was watching it. It was as tense a first half as we've ever experienced here. Was it the same on the pitch for you guys? Yeah,
especially when we were sort of on top, creating a couple of chances, but there wasn't going in and different things. And you know, especially with it being a full house, you can hear the crowd getting a bit itchy as well. And we were the same, so it was tense.
And when they score in the second half, and you've got less than 45 minutes left to go, what's going through your mind?
It just deflates you, you know, because obviously you start thinking all kinds of things. You know, we're down. Oh no, what this is this. So it wasn't until Brights' goal where we really needed it as well at the time, like, because the crowd were going a bit flat. We were a bit flat at the time. So I think the goal come at the perfect time, really.
Massive part in that first goal, the equaliser, Graham. You've twisted away from a player, you've put the cross in and it's been cleared. What's it like to be part of not just that, but the second goal as well? Such a big part of the day.
Yeah, great. I mean, looking back on it, just the reaction from around the world it got, you know, I mean, it was unbelievable. So brilliant. Like you say, it's still good to talk about it now, you know. It brings back great memories. People say it'll never be done again, won't it? So
even worse, you've got the referee telling you this is your last chance, and you're the man who's got to deliver. You've got to put the ball on the spot. If it's low and flat or high and away, that's it. What, again, the pressure you have to deal with.
Yeah, it was. That's not that I know Jimmy took his time coming up, but I was taking my time as well, because I'm thinking just get it in the middle. You know, like you say, if it went low and it cleared, that was it. So all I was thinking, just put it in that box and let them fight for it in there.
You must have thought when Daubs got the head of it, that was in.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great header, to be fair. And like you say, all I seen was it going towards goal, and I'm thinking that's in, and it comes back out, and there's Jimmy to pop it in.
Did you know it was the keeper at the time?
Yeah, I seen him. Well, I seen him run away for 2 minutes before all the crowd jumped on top of him. So just unbelievable, yeah.
Absolute pandemonium. What was it like to be part of that? I mean, forget what's happened during the season, to be part of a moment like that.
Brilliant again, like I say. Just unbelievable, everything that happened, you know, with Jimmy scoring, the goalkeeper last kick of the game, and the crowd were going mad the way it happened, and it was brilliant to be part of.
When did all the tension lift? Was it then, at that moment, or was it later, once it all sunk in that it had happened?
I think, yeah, once everything died down in the dressing room, and you know, everyone sort of just goes, wow, what's just happened, sort of thing, and you realise that, like, obviously we were safe, and that's when you can start thinking, oh, wow.
Just finally from me, Graham, what's it like to be part of something that people want to talk about 20 years after it happened?
again, unbelievable, brilliant. I mean, you still like talking about it, you know. You don't want to go on too much about it, but when people bring it up, it's like I say, it's all around the world, isn't it? It's worldwide. Everyone knows about it, so it's good to be part of. Yeah.